Welcome to Behind The Qulture. This is your host, Culture Shots. Thank you for tuning in. And today I want to talk to you about some things, right? A lot of knowledge, sacred knowledge, hidden knowledge, past knowledge, just a lot of knowledge in general. Like, even if you look at the educational systems today, some colleges are starting to have free tuition. Some colleges are starting to add in extra curriculums. You had Content just do a streaming university, which is like a university for streaming. So basically, like, the whole education and the whole system behind education is changing, and everything has changed on YouTube. There's a bunch of like universities, a bunch of people you can learn from, and like there's just this, we're in the information age, the age where information is running rapid. Like 10, 20 years ago, a lot of this information you could not get access to. A lot of this information you had to pay for. You had to be in secret institutions for, secret organizations. You had to be in cults. You had to be in secret societies. You had to know somebody. You had to like be in a space to where this things was getting talked about. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why that came about and things like this came about is because we had witch trials. There was a lot of people, a lot of women burned at stake, and you know, we had witch trials that happened where a lot of these people, a lot of this knowledge was labeled demonic and kind of labeled like how you call it, like you know, it's not permitted for use, right? A lot of this knowledge was destroyed during colonial times, during takeover, during war, during when they was trying to, you know, reconstruction ever, and when they was like basically like building and reconstruction all the information. There was a period where they had took all the information. A lot of the information is hidden in the Vatican, we all know that, but they had took, destroyed, changed, rearranged, reiterated, retold, did a lot of retarded things. That's a lot of reads. You get what I'm saying? But they changed a lot of information, they changed a lot of things. This is the time your Bible came about. This is the time where the Renaissance came about. This was a time where African Americans and blacks and, you know, people of color wasn't allowed to attend schools and universities, and wasn't allowed the rights to vote, and wasn't allowed the rights to get certain education and get this knowledge, right? This involves the knowledge being stolen from us, the knowledge being stolen out of temples, the knowledge being stolen out of caves, the knowledge being stolen out of churches and places of worship, and from the tribes and from our ancestors and stuff like that, that's been suppressed. This knowledge has been knowledge that's been banned by the law, by religion, like I said, labeled demonic and labeled, you know, not good for modern era or for the new world that was trying to be created at the time, which is this world we live in now. If you look at it, we live in a very unnatural world.